So Macbeth is king now, the leader of Cawdor and Glamis, just like the weird women promised. He cheated, definitely didn't do it fairly. He wasn't supposed to be the leader. I'm pretty sure Junior was. I'm not jealous, not at all. If the witches did tell the truth, which they did with Macbeth, maybe what they said about my sons will come true also. But I'm gonna stay quiet.
Here's my tab, G.
If you hadn't shown up, the feast would have been ruined.
We're having a banquet tonight. Are you coming?
Of course, Your Highness.
Are you planning on doing anything tonight?
I think I'm gonna go out for a little bit, but I'll be back later tonight.
Well, I was hoping you'd attend the council meeting, but that's alright. Just come to the banquet. As long as you come to the banquet, that's okay.
I won't miss it.
Oh, and I can't believe I almost forgot. Those awful good-for-nothing, backstabbing murderers, the sons of Duncan, have hidden in England and Ireland. But we can talk about more tomorrow. You're bringing your son to the act, right?
Yes, but now I've gotta go.
Okay. Be back by 7.
Maybe I was overreacting before. I don't think Macbeth would hurt me. Hurt someone in his own kingdom? Right?
I think I got him. Now everybody else, prepare for the banquet. I have other things to work on right now. Hey servant, I need to talk to you. Are those guys waiting for me?
Yes, they're just outside. Would you like me to bring?
Bring them here. Being king, I now have a target on my back. What happens if Banquo comes to his senses like I did? I'm not afraid of anything but that wise man. He is Mark Antony to my Octavius Caesar. I don't want his weird little son taking over my reign. That rightfully goes to my bloodline. I'll go against fate to ensure my position as king. Who is it? Go away now.
Your Highness.
So you thought about what I said? Banquo is the reason for all your trouble. Everyone knows it. I'm just an innocent guy trying to make things right, you know?
Yes, I remember.
Yes, and I know you aren't going to let him get away with this. He's the reason for your poverty.
I am a man.
Yes, you were part of the species. But think of how many breeds of dogs there are, ranging from the yipping Chihuahuas to the Great Danes. I don't take either of you as the Chihuahua sort, but Banquo does. Small, weak, and defenseless. As long as he lives, I will live in a constant anguish, you see? Great, and I'll see you tonight, so you can get to the murdering.
Has Banquo left the court?
Yes, ma'am. He's coming back tonight.
Tell the king I'd like to speak to him when he has a moment.
I will, ma'am.
We don't have anything, but we've given everything. We've got everything we wished for, but we still haven't gotten any happier. It would be better if we were like our victims rather than living in constant fear while killing everyone. What's up with you, Macbeth? Were you doing nothing but dwell on your sad thoughts? Those thoughts should be gone as a person that you are thinking of. We can't change what we did, so we shouldn't think about it.
I'd be better off as a victim, rather than being afraid of keeping the power I killed to obtain.
Macbeth, please be joyful and kind towards the guests at the party tonight.
I will, but you should do the same. Please treat Banquo as a special guest. We need to flatter him. To not give up our real plans.
You need to stop doing this.
My wife, I'm so worried. You know Banquo and his son are still alive.
But they won't live forever.
There's a reassuring thought. That means they're vulnerable. We need to act cheerful because tonight, a murder will be committed.
What do you plan?
It's better you don't know, dear. It's starting to get dark out, so it's time to leave innocence in the daylight and carry out my plans. Don't seem so surprised. We got ourselves into this. And now I will get us out.
My plan is to lurk in the darkness until the rest of the guests are inside, then take my opportunity while Banquo and Fleance's guards are down.
Looks like it's about to rain.
Run!
Fleeing.
That went pretty good. Even though half the mission's complete, I can still tell Macbeth.
Why'd you beat me up? You're no king.
Yes, I am.
I can't tell with your lack of drift. What's wrong with this? Go right ahead, king. Why'd you let him go through?
Because he had drip. If you want to be a respected king, you need to come to our friendly neighborhood jeweler. Every king in the nation is.
So what brings you here?
I want to be a respected king.
You came to the perfect place. What would you like?
I want everything.
If you want to be respected all throughout the country, visit my store, your friendly neighborhood jeweler, to be respected through everywhere you go, like every other king. You know where to sit, so sit down. From the richest to the poorest, welcome.
Thank you.
I will walk around and talk to all of you. The lady will eventually join me.
Say hello to all our friends for me.
And they love you. The table is full on both sides. I will sit in the middle. Go be happy. Soon we will make a toast. There's blood on your face.
And then it must be Banquo's.
I'd rather his blood be on your face than flowing through him. Did you finish him off?
My lord, his throat is cut. I did that to him.
You were the best of them. But whoever did the same to Fleance must also be good. You cut both of their throats. Then you are the absolute best.
My lord, Fleance has escaped.
Oh gosh, I'm afraid again. If it wasn't for this, I'd be perfectly fine. But now I'm afraid, but Banquo's dead for sure.
Yes, my lord, he is lying in a ditch and with 20 cuts in his head. Even one would have killed him.
Thanks for that. The snake is finally dead. The young snake that ran away will eventually be poisoned. But right now, he has no teeth. Get out of here. Tomorrow, we'll talk again.
My lord, you haven't given a toast yet. If you don't make them feel welcome during the feast, the guests will feel like they're paying to eat here. If all they're doing is eating, they might as well be at home. Company is what makes dinners worth it. Otherwise, it'd be too boring.
Thank you for reminding me now. Let's drink.
Please sit down, Your Highness.
But the table is full.
There's a place right there for you.
Where?
Right here. What's wrong?
Which one of you guys did it?
Let's go, you guys. He's clearly not feeling well.
He has done this for a while since he was young. Please, sit down. It'll only be a second. If you pay attention to it, you'll make it worse, and it will last longer. Just eat and ignore him. Are you a man?
Yes, in fact, a brave one. Since I'm looking at something that would scare even the most brave.
Oh, shut up!
Please look. Just look. Look. See? What are you saying? Why do I care? If you can nod, then you can also speak. If graves can send the dead back, then why bother burying them? We'll all be eaten by birds anyway.
Prison has made you less of a man.
As sure as I'm standing here, I saw her.
Oh, shut up!
Back before laws, murder was common. Since then, too, murders too terrible to describe have been committed. It used to be that once a man's brains were out, he was dead. And that was the end. But now, the dead rise again. Even with 20 gashes in their heads.
Your friends are missing.
I forget. Don't worry yourselves about me. I have a strange illness, which is not a big deal to those who don't know me well. Drink, then I'll sit down. Give me some wine until my glass is full. I wish Banco were here. To everyone. And Banco, drink, everyone.
To our host.
Go away. Your blood is cold. There's no vision in those eyes.
Well, I guess you should think of this as something normal now, although it does rather ruin that you.
I'll do whatever any man is brave enough to do. Come at me like a bear or a rhino, or even a tiger. Take on my shape, but that one, and I will never move. Or just be alive again. And challenge me to get what I deserve. If I'm trembling in fear, then call me a little girl. Get away, horrible ghost. Get out of here. Why, now that he's gone, I'm a man again. Please, everybody, stay here.
From that night with that crazy act of yours.
You make me feel like I'm not acting normal. Now that I realize you can see things like that and keep your composure, well, I'm terrified.
What things?
Don't talk to him. He's getting worse. All these questions are just making him angry. Good night to everyone. No need to leave in any order. Just go.
Good night, and I hope he gets better.
Blood will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. They say rocks have been known to move, and trees have spoken too, though. What time is it?
About midnight.
What do you think of Macduff not showing up?
Did you send for him?
I heard about this from others, but I will send for him. I have servants paid to spy in every one of their houses. Tomorrow, I'll go to the witches. They have to tell me more. I need to know the worst by their means. For my own good, everything else has to give away. I'm so deep in this bloodshed that I stopped this business. Now going back would be as difficult as continuing all the way. I have strange things in my head that must be fixed. And it should be fixed before I continue.
You really need some sleep.
Let's go to bed. Tonight just shows that we are very inexperienced as murderers.
Wait, so they just sit here and tell their secrets to the camera?
Yeah.
And you don't curse them to do so?
No, they just kind of do it.
Genius. Unlike those bratty witches who had no place telling Macbeth my prophecy without even consulting me first, the goddess of witchcraft. So I've come to take back my power in this situation and put those meddling witches in their place.
Hagate, what's wrong? Why do you look so angry?
What's wrong? How could you even ask such a foolish question? Telling Macbeth his prophecy without even asking me first. I'm who's in charge, and you disobeyed me. And for what? Macbeth the man-child. I can't even look at you right now. Meet me tomorrow and we'll work on a spell to trick Macbeth. He thinks he can control his fate? Well, I'll show him. Wait, I must go now as I have more important things to tend to.
She is gone. Come on, sisters. Let's go. They're gone. Oh no.
I'm telling you, Macbeth has been suspicious. First Duncan's two sons conveniently kill him and Macbeth takes over as king. Then Banquo gets murdered and is blamed on little Fleance. But anyway, Macduff is in trouble. He speaks his mind and Macbeth has had it. Do you know where he could be, Lord?
Macduff went to see King Edward to ask for help. He wants peace in the kingdom once more. These violent murders cannot stand. But of course, when Macbeth heard, he threw a fit. Even speaking of war, Lennox.
Is Macbeth making him come back?
Yes, but Macduff's messenger said he refused. Macbeth says he'll rue the day he gave this answer.
That will help keep him away. He must return to help us free our country from Macbeth, a backstabbing man.
My prayers be with Macduff. These are starting to get interesting.
What are you saying? Why do I care? You cannot. Then you can also... I'll see you tonight, and you can get to the murder. To my Octavius sense. See.
Hagate, what's wrong? Why do you look so angry?
Yo, Peter, you gotta come here though.
Don't seem so surprised. We got ourselves into this, and how I get it. I feel like you need more body contact.
I'm telling you, Macbeth has been suspicious. First Duncan's two sons conveniently kill him.
He wants peace in the kingdom once more. These violent murders cannot stand. But of course, when Macbeth heard about this, he threw a fit. Banco to camera. So,
Are those guys coming? Are those guys waiting for me?
nothing bad ever happens to me. Oh, geez, looks like it's gonna rain.
I'm telling you.
Everybody else, prepare for the maker. Shoot! I have no idea.
Oh.
Banco to camera. Went to see King Cedric, the entertainer.
Well, that went pretty good. Even though half...
Are you serious right now?